And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that drops in for a strike. Raleigh will handle the catching duties in this one. Batting second in today's lineup. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018. That's a strike. And the count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Popped up. And there are 2 outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Machado tosses across the first, and that is the inning. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the veteran second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Ball 1 there. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Castillo, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Whips it across. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. It's an interesting thing when you consider Limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with
a swing and a miss. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Machado. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Big time power. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. The tag out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Two out, space is empty.
That's a ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that is downstairs. 2
balls,
and 2.
2 strikes.
Tatis makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy, and Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
Carlos Correa stands in now and watches strike one. A lot of good from the Padres a year ago, but the story for them was coming up short in the postseason against the Dodgers. San Diego was 1 win away from hosting the NLCS, but their offense went ice cold at the worst possible time, and it cost them their season.
Well, the fans might not agree, but that was a great series. Every game had a memorable moment, and it delivered amazing television. Sign me up for another postseason that features the Padres and Dodgers going at it.
Jackson Merrill stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. And that one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's the veteran DH, Mitch Garver. Gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Garver on at first, nobody out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Late swing fouled off. And that one is inside. Up and in,
that's a ball.
and a count 2-1. Two down. Back to the top of the lineup, Julio Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners. And that's the third out. set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Trying to move him over here, and that goes foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next one misses. 1-2 the count. And it's a strikeout from LaPiedra, his second of the game. Here's Bogaerts now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Pinch hitting for the Padres.
O'Hearn over at first with 1 away.
Abra.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And a base hit up the middle. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Oh, he can't hang on. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise.
A sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Fouled off left side.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Full extension makes the catch. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good time.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And up next for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. Now one missed.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Carlos Correa. Just missed. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Hit in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
No. Campusano at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Raleigh brings it in, and that is that. Back here in San Diego, now it's Randy Arozarena. Cortez back to work. In the air, right side. Tatis makes the grab, 1 away. Mitch Garver up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Robles in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Handled by Machado. Whips it to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the catcher up to hit. Freddie Fermin. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. O'Hearn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Boots it. Gets off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So the San Diego batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams, the next up for the Padres. 1 out and a runner at second. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Padres.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Junior.
Outside low. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Rodriguez in to score. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And that's way high. And now 2-0. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Merrill gives chase, long run. Can't get there. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay in there safely.
The first baseman.
Go ahead run on base at the plate. Josh Naylor. Cut on and lifted in the air. Merrill ranging into the alley. And out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Eugenio Suarez.
Now pitching for the
0-2
Padres.
in this one.
Number 56. Jeremiah.
And that one fouled off.
Estrada.
Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next one just misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog.
Some high cheese for strike 3. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Polanco at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. He was late there, strike 1.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And Manny gets a piece.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Tosses to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
No ball. 1 strike.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball
center
game.
fielder, number
Next
3,
for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. He is singled and he is flied to left.
now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Gabe
number
Spire.
55.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one outside. 1-0. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and Laureano in scoring position. That one misses, and the count now 2-0. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And now 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the DH, Mitch Garver. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Here's Victor Robles. And that drops in for a strike. Estrada, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Gets a piece and stays alive. Brings it in, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's going to be Luis Campusano. And that one wrapped foul. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2. Goes down looking. So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 2 for 2. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Now the catcher up to hit, Freddie Fermin. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one just missing inside, and the count is 1-2. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, ready to begin the 8th. And now here is Julio Rodriguez. Out in front and foul to the left side. Swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling at all.
Got him swinging. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. That one way inside.
Three balls, no strike.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. So 2 down now. And here is Jorge
Now
Polanco.
pitching for the Padres, number 50, Adrian Morejon.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Tatis. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Edward
number
Bizardo.
83,
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. That's strike
Two
one.
balls, one strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out. Laureano comes up to hit. And fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Manny Machado.
So there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Robles racing over to make the catch. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Dominic Panzone.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that is out of play. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
In now is the Mariners DH, Mitch Garver. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Luke Raley, a critical at bat in this game for him. In the air, left field. He's under it. And that's the third out. Back here at Petco Park. Now Correa up to hit. Bizzardo back to work. Line to right, base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Puts a bunt down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz.
He's hitting to the Padres. Number 44, Rowdy Galvin.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
No, that's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And now 1-2.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So digging in now for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
There's the strike. And a count 1-2. Runner edges away at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runners on the move. To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Correa on his horse and coming home. Crosses the